Hey guys, morning. So this morning I actually went for a walk and it was so nice, so lovely. I love early morning walks. There was no one outside. It's super sunny. It was like 7:30, between 7:30 and 8, and the birds are singing so loudly and everything is just so peaceful. I love it. And I don't know, it's like such a mood booster for me. Such a small thing as going for a walk for 30 minutes. It makes such a difference for me in my day. Like, I'm literally in such a good mood, and it's always such an effort to do that. I need to push myself so much to do this kind of thing. But then once I do it, I'm like, oh my god, this was so nice. I should do it more often. I should do it every day. And then I never do it every day. But yeah, I'm really trying to work on that and have a really nice kind of boost of my mood in the morning, because it really affects my entire day. But anyways, I'm going to make my breakfast. I'm getting a little bit bored with my breakfast routine. I've been doing like the same 3 types of breakfast all over again, like the egg and the salmon, egg and avocado, or salmon and avocado. And yeah, it's been kind of boring, so I don't know, I have to look up some new recipes or something, because the thing is, I do love salmon and I do love eggs breakfast. That's my favorite thing. But when every day it's the same, I get really bored with my life. And yeah, that's how it has been the past months. So I'm really trying to bring some variety in my life. Even with just the food or small things like this, they really make a difference. Look at this sun, you guys. It's actually been so sunny for the past, I think, 2 weeks. It's been sunny almost every day, but it's so freaking cold. It's actually colder than it was ever in winter, I think. So yeah, it's like spring is kind of here, but not really here. I don't know. Today is actually 8th of March, so let me just put some flowers here for the mood. If you guys don't know, I'm from Russia, and in Russia 8th of March is a big holiday. Actually, it's even a bank holiday in the country. Not even just one, like people are like off for 4 days of work, I think. But anyways, just wanted to chat with you guys this week. So I have some updates, and also I just wanted to chat with you about something else. So for those who don't know, I'm a life coach. I got my accreditation last summer. I'm very passionate about coaching, and I give one-to-one coaching sessions. It can be a part of a 12 weeks program, or it can be just a single session. And yeah, this is my passion, and I love making content which makes people think. I really like deep conversations, and that's why I decided to acquire my coaching accreditation. And before I moved to Germany, I was a freelancer, so I was providing some services related to link building and SEO and social media management and yeah, whatever else. So I was just working as a freelancer from Spain. And once I got my accreditation for coaching, I was doing both things. But lately I have not been taking any freelance projects, and I was focusing purely on coaching to just kind of find myself and to just kind of dive deeper into that and in my YouTube and so on. But something came up, a work opportunity in Germany came up, and I decided to go for it. And it's going to be remote work, so I'm not going to like a normal office job or anything like that. But I decided to go for it because of many reasons. From like additional income to, you know, an opportunity to meet people actually from Germany, because it is a German company and it's located in Munich and I live not so far from there. So yeah, it's a very exciting thing for me, and I'm going to be working from home, so nothing changes in this sense. But yeah, this is just a little update, and my coaching is not going anywhere. I'm going to continue, and I'm going to continue with my YouTube. These are the things that I'm really passionate about, and if you guys are interested in coaching with me, check out the link in the description, and you know, we can book a clarity call to chat and see if I can help you with anything and if we're a good match. So yeah, that's that. Actually, I don't like this lighting. Hold on. And another thing that I wanted to chat with you guys about is kind of related to that, because yeah, I want to be really transparent and honest on my channel. I don't want to ever pretend to be somebody I'm not. And yesterday actually I was listening to a podcast and it was talking about that, and it made me think a lot. You know, I've heard it so many times from other people, and I saw people commenting that on YouTube, that they wish YouTubers and other content creators showed more of real life and actually negative sides, like struggles and, you know, just going through hard times and things like this, anxieties or whatever. And yeah, it really made me think, because I really want to be honest and transparent on my channel, and social media is so good at showing just one side of the coin, right? Like just showing the good in life. And I never wanted that. I don't want to ever people to watch my videos and think that I have everything figured out and so on, and like compare their lives to mine and things like this. And I try to show my struggles and so on, but at the same time I realized, as much as I try that, it's almost inevitable that I still portray just some side of my life, and often, you know, showing better side of it than it actually is, or, you know, not hiding some struggles, but I don't want to drag my audience down, and I don't want to use YouTube to complain and to just spread some negative messages, right? Like I want to put something positive out there, and I want to uplift people. But if I do that, if I try to only post positive content to uplift people, then again, I'm portraying a picture of my life that's not realistic, because I do go through struggles and anxieties and mistakes and things like this. So I'm really struggling with finding that balance, and what do people actually want to watch. Let me guys know in the comments, please, if you're watching this right now and if you're listening to my rambling, tell me, what do you prefer to watch on YouTube in general, in other channels as well. Do you rather watch content that's really positive, that's, you know, uplifting and inspiring for you, even though it maybe shows a really ideal picture or ideal side of somebody's life? Or do you prefer to watch content that's more realistic, even if it's sometimes negative? And yeah, when a content creator shares a negative side of their lives, tell me, what do you think about it? I really want to know, and I really want to find that balance and that middle point between, you know, showing sometimes negative sides and parts of my life and just things that I'm going through, my personal struggles, and then I guess going through it myself and figuring out the best way to deal with it and giving some kind of solution for anyone who might be going through the same. That's what I'm thinking, but it's really hard. And I really realized now, and I guess I kind of understand other creators who maybe sometimes share that idealistic part of them, part of their life and their perfect lives, because it's actually hard to share negative things when you're going through them. I think it's much easier to share them when you experience them and then you're in a good place, and then you can look back at the past and then you can share like, I was actually going through this during that period of my life and it was really hard. But when you're in the moment, when you are going through something hard, it's really hard to actually share that and show that to people, if that makes sense. So let me guys know, what do you think about it? So tomorrow is actually my birthday. I'm turning 28. The floor is crooked and my chair is constantly rolling to this side. So I'm turning 28 tomorrow, and I want to have a really nice day tomorrow, and I want to be off and not work. And actually on the weekend we're going away to the Alps, which was not the plan. We were supposed to go the week before, and that was actually my present for my partner for his birthday, and we were supposed to go, and then I wanted to celebrate my birthday this weekend with my friends, but the hotel cancelled my reservation suddenly because they had COVID outburst in the hotel, and I had to like cancel and change my date. So we're actually going this weekend, and I'm not going to be able to celebrate it with my friends, but you know, I'm also going to the Alps, so that's awesome, and I'm really excited. I totally need like this little break from everything that's been going on. I just get really distracted, and yeah, I just really need to be in that kind of bubble and change the environment and everything. So that's gonna be awesome, and I hopefully can record in there as well. And now I have to edit the video for tomorrow because I don't want to work tomorrow. Alright. So on the day of my birthday, I actually didn't feel like recording much, but it was a really good day. My parents called me to congratulate me, and then I opened some presents, and I also went for a really long walk, almost like a hike. The weather was really sunny, so it was lovely, even though it was kind of cold. But overall it was really great day, and I was really happy in the end of it. I think it's important that in our birthday we actually give attention to ourselves and don't just expect other people to give us attention. I'm in Germany and my family is away, my friends are also far away, and I was still having the best day just because I made the decision to spend it nicely. So happy birthday to me! Went for a walk, and it's really sunny. It said that it was not 12 degrees, but it's so windy and the wind is so cold, so I'm gonna go home already. And on Friday evening we went to the Alps. I absolutely love going away for the weekend, a couple or 3 hours away. Before it was Pyrenees when I was living in Spain, and now it's the Alps, and this is probably one of my favorite things to do on the weekend. The disconnect that happens in the mountains, it's just so amazing. We spent Saturday skiing, and I'm quite a beginner in skiing, I would say, even though I think I'm also quite good. I usually do red and blue slopes, but it was my first time skiing in the Alps, and I found it so difficult, also because it was middle of the March. The snow was melting a lot. The snow was becoming this really soft mess, and I honestly lost count of how many times I fell down on the slopes, but the views were so worth it. And the next day we visited the little town where we were staying and just walked around. It was Garmisch-Partenkirchen, which is quite a famous town very close to the Alps and close to the border with Austria, and it was really nice and beautiful.